Hey, this is Cam from the Brother Slim, and I'm diving back into the settlement phase for Lanternier 23 after coming off a victory, but a hard-fought one against the level 2 Dung Beetle Knight. What a challenging fight that was. Very cool indeed. So we've done the rewards already. One thing I missed adding, though, was we do have storytelling, so we add a secret meeting to the timeline 2 years from now. Let's do that. Timeline, as that would have been there. So we'll go 1, 2. Here we go. Secret meeting. Oh, there's multiple parts. Very cool. All right, there we go. So we've done that, and then because part of the rewards that we haven't done yet is spelunking of death. Let's do this thing. So we got some super cool art. We've done this before. We get to roll on tables and hopefully not lose any of our returning survivors because they are now precious to me for better or worse. But once we can get that glare gone. Cool. Very, very cool art. And here is our trials to be. Spelunking of death. The group investigates the monster's network of tunnels and are inspired by the rich vegetation. If your settlement does not already have it, gain the subterranean agriculture innovation. Nominate up to 4 survivors from the last showdown to be spelunkers. 1 at a time, each spelunker rolls 1d10 on the table below. Cool, so we can die on this, and we don't want that. So because we're facing the Watcher, and I'm aware that the Twilight Sword is good, we're not going to use our Lucidin for this. Meaning we've got either our... We've got 2 people I don't really want to lose, honestly. So let's see, nominate up to 4. So we don't need to do this. But I mean, tables are fun. Let's do at least 1. Let's do 1. Okay, we're going to use our Acanthus Doctor, which I don't want to lose to this, but we'll see. So we just don't want 1. 9. Cool. So 7 plus. Beneath the Passage of Bones, you find a secret entrance and are compelled to attempt the Trial of Valor. Alrighty, let's do this. 8. You fail but grow stronger. Gain 1 permanent strength. Alright, well that sounds good. Let's go ahead and do this. So Hasina is going to gain a permanent strength. Up to 3. Very nice. Okay, that is fun. We like that. Hidden Crimson Jewel if we went further. Interesting. Ooh, hang on a minute. So we got 8 and adding half your courage. Let me see about courage. 2, so that would be 1, so that would be just a 9 that we would be adding. And so yeah, still the same thing. We gain a permanent strength. That is fine with me. No trial of wits today. Cool. So that is going to bring us back to the settlement phase. I am going to do the little homebrew night-based story thing. I originally was planning on growing this out a little bit more and trying to create my own little kind of Stormlight themed narrative, but life has been busy and haven't had time. I might use it as maybe some sort of, if I make it to the Gold Smoke Night, I might bring it back then as some sort of like maybe a free reroll or something, or maybe try and make a narrative thing. But again, the game's been great and I haven't had time to develop my own narrative, and I also haven't really felt the need to either. So we'll do this, and this might be the last of this, but yeah, we'll see. The survivors chance upon a strange glimmer. Hidden within a lantern, it shimmers like a captured stormfront, casting a haunting blue glow upon their weary faces. Whispers among the settlement speak of the night's radiance, a flicker of the deadly beauty in the darkness. They gather round its eerie luminescence, hearts heavy with the weight of their trials, yet aflame with burgeoning courage. Nominate the returning survivor with the most disorders. Okay, so Hasina, you have 0 disorders. I think this is probably going to be our Lucidin, who's already done this before, but that's okay. Tien, how many disorders do you have? Just 1. So that is going to be our Lucidin, the 6. I think he's done this before, and that's okay. Roll a d10. Okay, 7. Radiant Vigor. The Stormlight imbues a survivor with renewed strength and vitality, enhancing their physical abilities and resilience. Gain a weapon proficiency, or select a proficiency if they do not have one. Cool. Well, we shall do so. Going up to 5 proficiency with the Twilight Sword. Awesome. Which makes it 2+ to hit with that bad boy, which is pretty crazy. Alrighty, Roo. Fun. Okay, so we've got that done. Okay, so we are going to do some preparing the farm stuff. However, before we need to do that, we have our settlement event. So let's go ahead and pull that up. There's this card right here. Clinging Mist. What is this? Okay. The settlement is hidden behind a thick green mist. Something about the way the lantern light passes through it makes it seem alive. Roll 1d10. That's not going to be good, I'm guessing. When mist touches skin, bright red boils bloom into existence. The painful boils leave the survivors desperately scratching themselves. The returning survivors suffer the worst and must all skip the next hunt. Okay. So, not horrendous, because the next fight is a nemesis encounter, which isn't a hunt. Okay. Does the settlement have ammonia? Yes, we do. Nominate the survivor to douse themselves in urine and run through the settlement, clearing the mist away. They gain 3+ understanding, but -1 permanent luck for being so gross. -1 permanent luck. Ooh, gross. Okay, well, we don't love that. -1 permanent luck to either Hasina or... I guess that's going to go on our tank, Tien. That's going to be the... I think probably the least important person there. Oh, we didn't need to do that, actually. Never mind. Because we just don't skip the... They have to skip the next one phase. Never mind. So that luck can be replaced. Oops. There we go. So we're good there, and that is our settlement event done. Cool. I did do a few things off camera, just in the app, so we'll run through that first. I used a couple different endeavors to change resources, and then changed herbs into leather, and then leather into words. I had to change herb resources into hide, and then endeavor to change those hide into leather. That is what I did. Gosh. And then I went kind of craft crazy. So I kitted out myself in a full set of Dung Beetle Knights rolling armor. It's pretty cool. So we've got the rubber bone harness. Once per showdown, you may convert all of your negative attribute tokens to positive tokens of the same type. Very cool. Scarab Circlet. Add 1 to all hit locations. During the showdown, when your survival is reduced to 0, gain a +1 strength token. Sentry Greaves. -1 movement. Add 1 to all hit locations. And if you have a green puzzle and a blue affinity, add 1 to your ripple pattern results. It's pretty neat. Rainbow Wing Belt. When any of your attack rolls are 1, you may re-roll them, limit once per attack. That's pretty cool. And then Sentry Shoulder Pads we've had before, and we also calcified them. Add 1 to all hit locations. Ripple Pattern. When you are attacked, roll 1d10 on a 10+, ignore 1 hit. Yes, so super cool. I'm toying with doing the Encase and Bury this turn or next. Haven't decided which one yet. I need to look into that. I don't think I have the resources to endeavor. Let's see, basic. So I do have a monster bone, but I'm going to want to use the 2 bones most likely for... I could use 1, that'd be a risk. And then I don't have a organ. I've got to hide. No hide either. Let's see, Dung Beetle Knights, the Elytra. So I could use that actually if I want to. Okay, so if I want to endeavor, I could. I don't know how valuable it is this turn, though. Let's take a look at what I have in the deck. If there's anything that would be really worthwhile. Nightmare Training. I mean, useful, but not out of this world. Partnership, I haven't really been huge on trying, although I've been told it's decent. Bloodletting. Forbidden Dance. Forbidden Dance is pretty cool, actually. Face painting. I do like the idea of Song of the Brave, though, too. Spiral, Scarification, Sacrifice, and Records. Well, I mean, I've got the resources, so let's do it. One thing I actually just want to check really quick. So, strange resources. Nope, that is the wrong one. Strange. So I did keep 2 for Scanthus. We do have that, so then I could actually keep an extra bone if I need to. Okay, cool. Cool. I am going to innovate, so let's shuffle these up. I'm just going to put this back there. And one more shuffle, just because. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get Petal Spiral, Records, Sacrifice, and Partnership. Not any of the ones that I wanted. Lose a flower resource if you do, gain a flower addiction, and roll again, otherwise nothing happens. Gain 2 roll understanding, sword proficiency. Not really super keen on that. Records we're not huge on. Sacrifice. Pointless Death, -2 population. Screamer, -1 population, gain insanity. Departing Survivors, gain 3 insanity. Okay, I think we're going to have to take Partnership then, because I'm not really huge on having to kill people just for the sake of it. Nominate 2 survivors. They pair off and each gains the partner ability. Partner. When you both arrive, gain survival up to the survival limit. Partners may only nominate each other for intimacy. When a partner dies, the remaining partner gains a random disorder and loses this ability. Cool. Well, we shall take Partnership. And we'll shuffle these back in. And I think I might do Arluzidin and Hesina for that. Cool. Okay, so let us see. Is there any other thing on the timeline here? I don't think so. So we're going to be fighting the Watcher next, which I'm really excited for and kind of terrified for, honestly, after fighting that level 3 Butcher. That was not a good time. Okay, so I do need to, because I went ahead and crafted this stuff and it would require the Vampiric Artichoke, we need to go ahead and do that. And so there's an endeavor. I might just actually pull it up here. Just going to put that aside for now. Subterranean Agriculture is the one. And so if Black Harvest is not on the timeline, Underground so we're going to do that now for an endeavor. Bringing us down to 3 endeavors, just once again, because I spent some already. And Underground, so let's do it. Oh, actually, one thing first. Let's see. So 15 plus, so that would be 14. 4 years from now, or 3 years from now. What is our population? Because I think we might 22. Okay, yeah, so I need to make a few more Dark Eye survivors. Let's just make... I'm not going to do it on camera. I'll do it after. Oh, interesting. One of my light bulbs just started flickering, and it looked a lot more flickery here. I'll have to change that. Okay, so let's do this. Underground sow. The settlement laboriously works the ground. Prepare the farm. In addition, you may encase and bury, which we definitely are. Okay, prepare the farm. Nominate 1 or more survivors to be farmers. A survivor cannot be a farmer if they've already endeavored elsewhere this settlement phase. All farmers toil underground, pulling nightmare weeds and fighting seed-eating insects. The farmers are exhausted by their task. They cannot depart or spend endeavors this settlement phase. Roll 1d10, adding the number of farmers to the result. So we are going to do 14 farmers because we have a population of 22, so that's nice and easy. And this means that we automatically get the 15 plus result. The farmers zealously clear the underground farm with aid from the settlement. Add Black Harvest 1 to the timeline. Oh, well, actually, it's going to be Black Harvest 3 for us. Because, one moment. Okay, so we're going to do this next, actually. So it's going to be Black Harvest. It's going to be Black Harvest 3. But we'll have to do that after for the order of operations, which I'm already doing out of order, but that's okay. We're doing it as correct as possible. Add Black Harvest 1 to the timeline 3 years from now. Gain 2 random vermin resources. All farmers and departing survivors this year gain a vermin obsession disorder. Cool. So 2 random vermin resources. Let's do that. I would love an expanded vermin deck. It's a small deck, and I haven't actually seen it come up that often, but it's one of my favorite decks. Let's just go 1, and 2, and see what we get. I just got 1. Where did my card go? Let's go to the top. Crab Spider and Nightmare Tick. So Crab Spider is hide, vermin consumable, gain 3 survival. Nightmare Tick, consumable, archive this and roll 1d10. The tick grabs the roof of your mouth and sucks all your blood. You die. Tastes like iron, no effect. Gain +1 permanent evasion. I don't know if dying is worth an evasion, but cool. So we'll add those to our storage. Crab Spider and Nightmare Tick. Done, dealio, bro. And again, I'm going to do the Vermin Obsession and Departing Survivors and all that's just off camera just because it doesn't need to be done here. But Black Harvest to 1, 2, so we'll enter near 27. Black Harvest. And that is going to be level 3, because now that it's on the timeline, we can spend another endeavor to upgrade it, which we've done before. And that gets it to level 3. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So level 3, that is done. Then encase and bury. Here we go. So we're going to do, I think, at least 2 things. Nominate 1 or more survivors to the embalmers. A survivor cannot be embalmer if they've already endeavored elsewhere this settlement phase. The embalmers carefully construct casings and bury gear deep in mineral or soil. The embalmers are exhausted by their task. They cannot depart or spend endeavors this settlement phase. For each embalmer, select 1 gear with the mineral keyword and spend 1 preserved caustic dung strange resource. For each piece of gear selected, roll 1d10. Your casing is imperfect. Spend 1 bone or create a bone meal patch for it. So if you do, bury the gear. Otherwise, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Well, let's do this thing. So we do have bones if we need them, but preferably we don't. So we're looking for 5+. Nice. And nice. So we're all good there. And what we are burying is the Century Greaves and shoulder pads for our Lucidin's full rolling set. Awesome. So that is done, and we gain 2 understanding for a couple of survivors here, which is good. There we go. And there we go. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome. The gear's been expertly buried. Indicate this in the settlement storage bin. Archive the gear. Gear may not be recovered. Gear may be recovered during the Black Harvest, which will be in 3 lantern years from now. So long as we defeat the Watcher, we should be all good. And there is just the art of Black Harvest. Awesome. So that is done. What do we want to do with our remaining endeavors? I wouldn't mind getting some more scrap. Let's take a little looky through. Just going to add partnership here. There we go. So we don't have a ton of things left. Cooking would be 2 endeavors. We don't have very many things, but let's take a look at cooking just for fun and see if there's anything that we could cook. Cooking 117. Fun cooking art there. That chef looks pretty sweet. Okay, cooking. The survivors experiment with scraps of foodstuffs. The savory discovery is palatable. Select 1 cooking recipe and archive the listed resource to create a dish. The settlement phase, 1 survivor may consume the resulting dish and gain the benefits. Any uneaten dishes are lost. Yes, we won't be able to do any of those. Interesting, though. So they do look like venison osobuco would be probably the most attainable, and we probably are going to hunt a screaming antelope. We're probably going to go for a level 3. That might actually be our next fight, is a level 3 antelope. So maybe we'll aim for cooking that up, perhaps? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But so we're not going to do that now. We'll close that up. So no cooking. So what do we do with drums? Inner lantern. Memento mori. What's here? That died in the last showdown. Gain insanity, painful memories, gain courage and understanding. In a hunt experience. Partnership. So we could do 2 endeavors to pair off and gain the partner ability. We might do that. Just see what it was again. Gain survival up to the survival limits, which would be pretty awesome. Sculpture we're okay with. Scrap smelting. Storytelling. Shrine. I think Shrine was what I was looking for. Armor Ritual. Yeah, I think we might do Armor Ritual here too. So we've got 3. Okay, so let's do 2 for boom, boom for partnership. And so we'll give our Lucidin and Hesina partnership. Partner, there we go. And our Lucidin. Partner, where are you at? There we go. Awesome. So many things for our Lucidin here. So many things indeed. Okay, so we got that, and then let's do Shrine. This will be our last one. Here we go. And this is our final endeavor, going down to 0. And looking for a 4+. Heck yes. Very, very nice. All departing survivors add 1 to all hit locations. We shall take that any day of the week. Cool, cool. Okay, one last thing I just want to check and see. TN. Your hunt XP, so nothing for you. Hesina. Hunt XP. 5, so nothing there either. And then lastly, our Lucidin is 6. Oh yeah, Age. Let's do Age for our Lucidin. Okay. So rolling 2d10. This dice has been hot. Let's use it again. 17. Hank, yeah. 2 random fighting arts and gain 1. We are honestly not super stoked on that. 2 random fighting arts and gain 1. I don't think we want any different fighting arts, but I mean, let's take a peek at them and see what we get. 2 random fighting arts. Okay, shuffled up, and just gonna draw you and you. Double dash. During your act once per round, you may spend action to gain a move. Ambidextrous. All melee weapons in your gear grid gain paired. Cannot be used if there are any shields, two-handed, or heavy gear in your gear grid. Interesting. That's cool, but not better than anything that we have. I think it's the first time seeing ambidextrous, though, which is cool. Sweet. And yeah, with that, we're going to be facing off against the Watcher next time, which, from my understanding, is one of the potential lose conditions of a campaign. We do have a free get away from jail free card. Let's take a little look. I think it's in a settlement note here from a previous story events, which was if all departing survivors die, only a dream, reset to before the hunt. So we can do that as a potential redo. And we do also have an hours ring too. We'd have to have that equipped though. So we don't need to have it equipped for this fight because we'll have a redo. So we are in the end game officially. And I think I've learned a lot this campaign. And regardless of how this one ends, it's been a blast. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how next Tuesday goes. So tune in for what is the date of the next Tuesday. Tuesday the 23rd shall be the live stream facing off against the Watcher, which I'm excited for. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a real good time. And we're going to be facing off against Beauty. And on this ghostly ethereal send off. We'll see you then. Bye.